Hello, it's Canrime here. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial video as to how to properly execute the Khmer Elephant Rush that I established last video. Obviously, the first step is for me to be playing as the Khmer, but this time I'm not going to cheat and have the enemy be Turks who don't get pikes. Let's dive in. The first things I'm going to be doing are pretty much identical to any standard build. I will be the first to admit that I'm extremely suboptimal in many regards, including the fact that villagers aren't the first thing I did, but most of the stuff I will say I did right. I'm sending my scout to find things, and my first villagers are going to be the sheep. The only semblance of a build order I really have is first 6 villagers on sheep, 7th villager on wood, and go up as soon as possible with the minimum of 22 villagers, and if you're trying to advance to castle quickly, don't get loot. The good news is that I've already found 2 forests and my deer, which, as a viewer may soon notice, is a recurring issue for me. But other than that, I'm still looking for more sheep and boars. I hear sheep. That's great. That means that I'm even closer to having everything accounted for, and I can start scouting my enemy's base. As you just saw, my scout is going up to find the enemy's town. This means that I will be ready to attack him with elephants pretty much as soon as I hit castle. And my scout's dead. Good news is I still found his town center, which is the most important building in any town. Well, it's the center of the town. And I can easily target it and destroy it as soon as I hit castle and make a bunch of elephants. As I said earlier, getting deer is a recurring issue for me. It's more finding them than it is getting them when I have already found them, but it's still been an issue for me to find them in the first place, which leads to it being an issue getting them. They're a free source of food, and unlike boar, they don't attack you when you try to kill them. which really just goes to show how much better boar are at surviving. But it's free food, why would you not take it? I'm currently hunting a boar, which is significantly more difficult than hunting deer. For one, they have 75 hit points, and for a second thing, it just did 7 damage to my villager. Now, if you do it right, it's nearly impossible to avoid taking damage, but it's still very easy to kill the boar without losing a villager. Unfortunately, my second lure will not go nearly as well, but that's a completely different issue. Normally, I go up at 22 villagers, and I have 22 villagers, and I'm not going up, but part of that's because I have so many villagers on gold right now. I'm doing that so I can advance to Castle Age really quickly after I advance to Feudal Age. If executed correctly, you can advance to Castle Age immediately after hitting Feudal Age, which is something that is unique to the Khmer. Other civilizations require you to... come on, you guys, really need to target deer in the order I tell you to. As I was saying, other civilizations require you to build certain buildings from that age before you can advance to the next age. As I said earlier, this lure isn't going to go well. I could have sworn I was about to kill that boar, and that villager's dead. As I said, I'm suboptimal. I wish I could do better, but there's an upper limit to how good I can get right now, and it's quite lovely. He just hit Feudal, and I'm about to hit Feudal, so we have very similar times. That's okay, he's like 100 points ahead of me, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that I hit Castle Age as quickly as possible, which really just means getting 800 food as quickly as possible. Bad news is that the boar is almost out and the deer is almost out, and what I really want to do is get a stable and a blacksmith up as quickly as possible. This is part of the Khmer bonus that is also why I can advance to Castle Age right now, well, could if I had 800 food. Because in addition to not needing buildings to advance in age, like I'm about to right now despite not having any Feudal Age buildings, I also don't need buildings to unlock other buildings, so another civilization would have trouble with this because they'd advance into Castle this quickly, assuming they were as suboptimal as I was, because they have to build a blacksmith and a market. While on the other hand, me, I can both advance without even having started building, let alone completing those buildings, and I don't need a barracks to build a stable, which means that my Elephant Rush is automatically better because I don't have to invest the wood into barracks, which is actually quite alright because I'm being attacked with spears and archers. They're not going to be able to do very much to my stable, so I'm just gonna let them keep attacking my stables provided they leave for my villagers. The moment they start attacking my villagers is when I'm just gonna start being pissed at them. Let's not mention the fact that his 100 point lead is now jumped up to 500 points. And let's instead mention the fact that I'm about to hit castle, and he's not going to hit castle for a very long time. So, the first thing I do as soon as I hit castle is I queue up a couple of battle elephants in my stable. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to hold the invasion off with just one, so I'm going to put them in my stable until I can release the elephants, because I say we need more elephants. But yes, once we release the elephants, they can't garrison back into the stable. Which is quite alright by me, because by the time you release the elephants, they will be able to defend themselves without having to garrison in the stable. In fact, let's release the elephants. Spears are normally a counter to elephants? No. I'm terrible at this, but normally your number one priority is to keep villagers coming out. If you have villagers coming out is when building military up is a good idea. That said, he's retreating because he can't withstand the might of my only 3 battle elephants, let alone when I'm going to have literally 10 attacking his town. So, for now, let's just keep all of the battle elephants back home. We could take out the town center without any casualties if he didn't have other units, but since he has other units, I'm not going to go through that right now. The main issue with elephants is that they're susceptible to hit and run, and they can't chase enemies down or force engagements, but since the whole goal is to destroy the town center and then kill all the villagers who were garrisoned inside it really quickly, chasing down is not going to be an issue. Plus, another one of the Khmer bonuses, which is that elephants move more quickly, which only stacks further with the husbandry technology, which Khmer do have access to make pretty much the fastest elephants in the game, except for maybe the Persians. I'd have to look up if the Persians have husbandry. Oh right, that line's there. I saw that with my scout earlier, but I really don't want to engage it right now without blue. What I'm doing right now is I'm transitioning to the second phase, which is sometimes not necessary, but for the most part is, and that's building forward stables. In the end, I'm going to build 2 forward stables, which makes for a very nice thumbnail picture. And those 2 forward stables are going to be nearly perpetually pumping out elephants. At this point, I don't care about the town center, though I really should. I just want to keep elephants coming out of the stables as quickly as possible to mass up a large army that can aggress and destroy the enemy town center. So, of course, I'm still going to go back home and keep villagers queued, but it's now second to destroying the enemy. I would have said I had a sizable force already. But even then I say we need more elephants. But this is good enough to attack the enemy town, which is really the initial intent. But that doesn't mean I don't want more elephants. They'll just be streaming in as it comes. Notice how quickly my 9 elephants are tearing apart this town center, though. And also elephants deal splash damage, which is why I didn't feel it was necessary to order that one to target this down. Fortunately, I don't have enough food to get further upgrades to my elephants, but I'm going to go back to my town center and stables and make sure that I'm keeping a steady stream of villagers in. Oh nice, that's another town center that is building. Okay, I'll try my best to destroy it, or at least kill all the villagers working on it. Spoiler alert, I fail and I have to destroy another town center. That's okay, I'm gonna destroy another town center, and it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be fun. And I say we need more elephants. At this point, I'm basically, and yes, literally stampeding his city with elephants. I still want more elephants, I still say we need more elephants, but I can also more easily go back home without having to micromanage my elephants, because all of the enemy soldiers are being killed. Which kinda hurts, and that knight's a wuss. Oh, and he just resigned. At this point, I'm just looking around the map and making note of what else I would have had to kill to finally kill the enemy, but since he resigned, it doesn't really matter. He has a nice base back home, but I would absolutely destroy that. He has a couple of wood lines. He has that one villager in the middle of buttfuck nowhere building a mill. But I'd say he had right to resign. Sometimes the AI is just like, you have a bunch of paladins surrounding my castle, and I have like a metric fuck ton of other things, I'm gonna resign. So, my military economy scores are extremely high, but my technology score is low. That's intentional. That's a product of elephant rushing, is that when you rush, you don't really have the time to do technology. My KD ratio is exceptional, although I really still regret losing that one villager to the board lure. I really just could not hit alt fast enough. Really could have sworn I raised more than just his 2 town centers, but it's what I needed to do, and of course he also had a couple more units than me, but that doesn't matter, because I had literally 14 fucking elephants, and he just had foot troops and knights. He beat me in most resources. I got much faster castle time. Nice on that map explored. He had more villagers. He slightly outboomed me, but that's okay, because I absolutely fucking destroyed him. So, that's all for this one. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned. Bye.